Hey everybody, we got a project to do. So, this is Veggie's terrarium. This is a big enough terrarium that he's going to live in here for at least like 4 or 5, maybe 6 years, because he grows, but not that quickly. So, we've had Veggie for 2 days now, and we got this the day we got him. So, this is his terrarium. We've been decorating it slowly. So, he got a new pool yesterday. He's got a new home that we tried out. Let's see if I can grab it. And I'm going to modify it a little bit to make it work better for him. But this is his little cave. The problem right now is he's so small, he can actually go all the way into this back corner. And then he kind of gets stuck back there. So we're going to fill that with, I don't know, a rock or something so that he can't get back there and put it back in. But today's the day that I'm going to make this thing more our style. So this is a Herp Quarters terrarium. The guy who makes them was at the reptile show where we got Veggie, and we bought it from him. This was the floor model, so it was already built, which was nice. I didn't have to like build the actual walls and structure of the thing, like assemble it here. It was just already built. All we did was take the legs off to get it home and the doors, and so when we brought it in here, we put those back on. Anyway, this thing is rad. We have UV light, basking light, and then on each end there's a heat lamp. It regulates the temperature. I have it set to 32 degrees Celsius. It'll stay within kind of a window of that. If it gets above it, the fans turn on and automatically start cooling it. If it gets below it, the heat lamps turn on, start heating it. During the day when his basking light and his UV light are on, those tend to keep it kind of at the warmth that he needs, but at night those heat lamps kick on to keep it at that level. Anyways, he's napping in there right now. We have some wallpaper that is left over from a wallpaper project I did in our bedroom. And I'm gonna basically vinyl wrap this thing today and cover it in this beautiful wallpaper so that it's more like the vibe of Lila's room in here. And then over the next couple of days, we're actually going to move some furniture around, get rid of some furniture, put some shelves up, and he's going to move over a couple of feet so that he's not blocking the window. He's going to kind of go in this corner of the room and have his own designated spot where hopefully, in theory, he should just stay for the next few years. So this is going to be fun. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start vinyl wrapping this thing. I think in order to do it best, I'll probably just kind of go one side at a time, but when I do the front, I'm going to take the doors off, so I'll get Veggie out. Hopefully he's awake by the time I'm on the front, and I'll put him in a temporary tub and have Lila watch him while I finish up. But these sheets, I'll have plenty of room, plenty of sheet to make this work. So I'm going to go ahead and just start adhering this on. All I should need for this project is a knife to cut the sheets as I use them. So I'll probably start with the top. That'll be the simplest section because there's no vents or ports or anything up there. It's just a flat space. The sheet isn't quite wide enough to cover the whole thing, so I'll have to do a whole sheet and then a portion of another to cover the entire top. I'm not sure yet if I'll fuss with doing the back because the back's going to always be against a wall. We'll see if it's going smoothly and I'm feeling inspired, I'll do the back too. But on the sides, there's vents, so I'm going to need to cut the vinyl around those so that it matches up right. And then on the front, we've got obviously these light switches and the temperature control module thing and all that. So I'm gonna have to get crafty with the knife and cut around that so that hopefully I can make it look nice and crisp and clean. But I'm not gonna wrap the inside. We'll leave that this kind of wood finish, but all these exterior parts, we're gonna make this cool wallpaper color. And then I may end up painting the legs as well. We'll see how it looks when it's wrapped. It might look great with this color, but I might paint them white if I think that'll kind of brighten up the whole space, because everything else, like furniture and decor wise in here, is kind of bright white. And then there's a lot of like pinks, and as Lila's getting older, she's wanting to introduce some more like kind of different colors, but still pastel-y. Anyways, she's 9 now. She wants to decorate her room the way she wants, but I think that this will make this thing fit in a lot better in here. And then since it's going to be in here for years, we'd like it to look really good. So hopefully this goes well. Let's get wrapping. Okay, I've measured. Now we're going to cut. right, check it out. So got this seam pretty nice, looks good. This whole edge looks pretty good as well. So I'll only have to cut over here. I'm gonna try to be really delicate when I do and get a nice clean line, just like I have on these edges. All right, got a nice clean edge all the way around. Sweet. So the top is done. I'm gonna go ahead and do the sides kind of without recording, and then I'll jump back in with you guys when I'm on the front, because this is gonna be the most interesting part to try to trim around the edges of. So let me get the sides wrapped and then we'll check back in. All right, so top is done, sides are done. Had to cut around these vents and this whole thing. This is for if we need to add humidity hose. Anyways, had to cut around all those. Got these edges looking pretty good. I'm happy with it. So now we're gonna do the front along the top here and this bottom strip too. So we'll see how that goes. This one might be a little tricky, but we're gonna make it work. Okay, we just finished wrapping it. Got all these scraps and stuff behind me. So there's some like minor imperfections if you look real close, but honestly, I'm pretty proud of this thing. It's all set up now. Got the vents cut out, the display, the light switches, all of it is ready. So I'm gonna put the doors back on, get it put back in its place. Look at this little pool, such a sweet little thing. Yep, we're gonna put his permanent home in here soon. He's enjoying this one for now, so we're not really in a rush to do it. I'll get that sorted out soon. Here's his basking rock, but this thing is legit. I'm really glad we were able to do this new finish on it, because I think it's gonna look way better in here overall. See, that like matches the vibe in here so much better. So yeah, let's get it all reassembled and back in its temporary spot against the window, and we'll see it all done. Here it is in all its glory. It looks much better in this space, pardon all the mess. We're gonna get it like fully set up in here soon, again with new furniture and stuff, but I think this suits our little guy much better. Suits Lila's room much better. It's gonna be great. So, there you have it. Herp Quarters habitat. Customized by us. I think it looks pretty sweet. What do you think? You like it? What do you think?
It's veggie.
Veggie. Veggie, what do you think?
He's like, what?
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. We did it.